Hi everyone. Today I would like to talk to you about feedback. Yes, it is that most terrifying word that actually has been proven to raise people's body temperature and their blood pressure just by hearing the word. Isn't that crazy? Feedback is absolutely necessary for me to grow. At any time when I am learning a new skill, one of the best things that I can get after I first try that skill is feedback. So how did I do? What part was great? What part might I need to bring some improvement to? That's the only way that I'm going to improve. Unfortunately, there are a number of very feedback-averse cultures in the workplace. And this actually serves only to stunt the growth of that culture and the overall company. Because no one ever finds out what they're doing right or what they're doing wrong until it's usually too late. They're being asked to leave the company, or they give everything and are one of the top employees but are never noticed for it and eventually leave because of a lack of appreciation. The reason that we generally avoid feedback is because we don't like how it sounds. You see, we haven't been well trained on how to deliver feedback. So feedback often sounds like, hey, you suck, or wow, you're fantastic, that's great. Nowhere in there is the listener informed about what it is they might want to bring some attention to that's not working, or what they are doing that is so great that the delivery would like to see more of. The person delivering it wants more of that. Yes, please. Then we don't see a change in the behavior, or we don't get more of what we want, and we think the person we gave the feedback to must be absolutely clueless. What don't they understand? What I want you to do is lean into a particular delivery form that makes it, number one, safe to deliver, and number two, a little safer to actually receive. First and foremost, ask permission. Do you have time for feedback? May I share some feedback with you? Something like that that actually has the person stand up, pay attention, there's something important that's about to be delivered. Number two, how are you feeling about X? This is a one sentence. I'm feeling really angry about the meeting we had last week. I'm feeling frustrated about our recent communications. I'm feeling really excited about the upcoming launch. I'm feeling X about X, okay? Really short. The third thing is an example. So you must give them a very specific example of a behavior you saw or communication you heard, and so that they clearly can anchor in what it is that you're speaking about. So it might be, whether this is a positive or negative, a very short, specific example so the listener can anchor what you're speaking about. Okay, the next step is ask for what you want. In the future, I would like to see this. Or if it's something that you would like to see more of, I would love to see more of this, and perhaps a way you can work together. Maybe you're offering support. This is the final step of feedback that is so often missed, and then we don't actually see change. So you must ask for what is the change you would like to see, and or what is what you want more of? What is a way you'd like to offer support? Positive feedback or compliment might sound like this. Do you have time for some feedback? Great. I'm feeling really excited about the future of our business. I've noticed that lately you are making outbound calls a great deal, and that I've heard you following up with people, and I notice your schedule is quite busy. I really think that you are working hard on growing this business. And I'd like to thank you for that and support you to continue to do that in the future. So if there's any contacts I can get you or leads that I think might be interesting, I'm happy to offer those over to you. So that's a compliment with an offer of something in the future. Some feedback that might be deemed negative could go like this. Do you have time for some feedback? Okay. I'm feeling a little frustrated about a communication I heard you make the other day. I think I heard you say that what your current results were looking at were someone else's fault. And I think I heard you use a lot of blame language. And what I'd like to see in the future is that your willingness to take ownership for your results increases, and if you'd like support on getting past what you feel is a block, that you come and ask me for some help instead of talking behind other people's backs and using blame. Doesn't sound really friendly, I understand. However, the listener is much clearer about what it is I'm speaking about and equipped to now make a change. Feedback must be given at a 3-to-1 ratio. 3 positive feedbacks for 1 negative feedback. This instantly increases the positivity in your business and culture, and it bolsters people's confidence to hear the negative feedback and their esteem about getting on change that's necessary. Feedback is crucial. Transparent feedback stimulates growth. Without feedback, there is no change. There's very little growth. When you learn and your business culture can learn to embrace feedback, both positive and negative, the communications become far more meaningful and change comes far more quickly and adaptation is possible. That's it for today. Talk to you later.